Welcome back to all of my old friends and hello to my new friends. Yes, I'm glad that you're here with me today. We are gonna get into this pony in a little bit. I've just been, hair flipping everywhere because I haven't had any long straight hair like this in a minute. But before we get into the video, let's get down to business. If you are new here, make sure you smash that subscribe button down below. And if you're old and coming back, like, we're besties now. Why aren't you subscribed? Smash the button down below before we get into this video, so then you don't have to worry about when the video is over and you'll know when there's new videos. But once you handle all that business and all the housekeeping is done, let's go ahead and get right into this video and spill some tea. You're actually gonna get to know a little bit about me this time, so let's get into it. Ooh, 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 do y'all see? Oh, look at that. Okay, so I realized that we just kind of dove into these videos. There may be people watching who are just like, who the hell is RaeLa? Why should I be watching RaeLa's videos? I don't know who RaeLa is. Y'all know how y'all be. So today we're just going to get into a little bit of who is RaeLa. And while we do that, I am just going to cut my hair out and put it in a pony to get ready for our extended ponytail. I am 25. I live in LA. I've lived here for 2 years. I moved here from Pittsburgh, literally just kind of on a whim, like in 7 days. Like, if it was Friday, I moved, packed up my life and moved to LA the following Friday. I do work in the TV film production industry, and it was actually a job that I got offered that was like, if you are willing to move yourself to LA, sure, you can have the job. So duh, I'm young, like I was like, sounds great. Like, I've always wanted to go to LA, be in LA, like city of dreams, city of angels, la la land, where everybody comes to make their dreams come true, all that stuff. So moved here 2 years ago, literally on a whim. Wasn't sure, like, was I moving here to stay, because the job did have an expiration date. So I bought a two-way ticket because I'm a punk ass sometimes. So I had to, like, have a backup plan for if, when the job was over, if I needed to go back home, I needed to know I had a way back home. The job ended and I was like, I'm not going back home. Cancel my ticket. I didn't have another job, but I was just like, I gotta make something shake. If I go home, I'm gonna go home and get a regular job. I can get a regular job anywhere. So that's what I did, and literally just networked and got to know people and just was putting out in the universe what I wanted. And I don't know, opportunities started coming. So here I am 2 years later. I like to think I'm thriving out here, meeting some pretty cool people, all that jazz. So I moved out here when I was 23. I am now 25, and I feel like I'm having a quarter life crisis. Because what I thought I wanted to do, I don't know if this ponytail's gonna work. This is a lot of damn hair. Holy shit. Let's try and put it in ponytails in sections. What? When did I get this much hair? Oh my god. Wow. Back to my quarter life crisis. I feel like I turned 25 and then everything I thought I knew just unraveled. So here I am, almost 2 months into 25, and trying to, like everybody else, I guess, find my purpose in life. Like, what do I like to do? Which seems so weird because it's like I've been living this life for 25 years. I should know what I like to do. And I mean, I do. Like, I know that when I'm doing certain things, I'm like, oh, this is fun. I enjoy it. But I feel like I'm the type of person to dabble in a little bit of this, dabble in a little bit of that. Oh, that was fun. The like society that we live in and the facades that people are starting to put on, like the smoke mirrors with social media stuff, makes us feel like we are supposed to have it all together. And I think that's kind of what's happening to me, and I'm trying to keep telling to consciously keep telling myself and changing my like thoughts to be like, I'm 25. I don't have to have it all figured out, but you know, at least be trying to be doing something. So now I'm just like, you know, making it a point to sit down every week and film these videos because I do really enjoy doing my hair, and I like, you know, having the conversations with people about my hair and seeing different people try things that I've done and being able to help them. I do realize that some of you who are watching my videos may not have the same hair texture as me. You may not like, your hair may react differently to certain products. Like, I don't know. We're all different. No two people have the same exact hair. Like, you know, we hair type now, but no two people are the same. So I do understand that, and I want to be able to acknowledge that because I feel like that's important, and it's hard, I feel like, for some people to really want to like get into their natural hair, because a lot of the times what you see when, I mean, it's getting better, but what you see when you like see the faces of brands for natural hair, or like the curly girls with the like looser curl patterns, I guess. This ponytail, ooh, it's gonna be hard. Somewhere along the way, I like woke up one day and it was just like boom, hair, and I wasn't ready. I hope this ponytail works. Like, I think it would be cute. Okay, maybe we do this side by side. Anywho, so yes, that's one of the things that I am trying to do right now in my little quarter life crisis that I feel like I'm having, is just do stuff. If I have the idea of to do something, or it's something that I'm like, oh, I've always wanted to do that, but then I let my adult brain get in the way, I'm just trying to do it. So just getting everything into action and really just trying and experiencing new things, because clearly what I've been doing and what I thought was my path in life, I don't think that's it. So, you know, we're on this little journey together. So I'm going to start vlogging, I think, different and new experiences that I have. Would you guys be interested in seeing that? I know that there are other 20-somethings out there that are just, I don't know, feel like you're just floating, like you don't really know what's going on. And I think specifically for me, I feel like everybody around me has hobbies and like something that they're super passionate about, and I'm just like, oh yeah, that's cool, I like that. I don't feel like I have to do that to be fulfilled, but it was fun. I don't have the answers, but I'm trying to figure it out, and I'm gonna bring you guys along with me. This is actually working. This putting my ponytail in sections, y'all seen that in the beginning, like that was crazy. That ponytail was going to look wild. When I get a new hairstyle, or if I like have fresh new hair, I don't know, it's just something about it that makes me like it boosts my confidence. Like I just feel like can't nobody tell me shit. Like I'm here to conquer the world. Like my hair's cute, so I probably got a little bit cute today because I don't know, for me it all starts with my hair. Like if my hair is a mess, I'm just like another thing that has unraveled in my quarter century crisis is feeling like I pour into people more than they pour into me, and now I'm empty and nobody's pouring into me, which sometimes could be true, but in my case I think it's about perspective, because I met some people when I first moved out here in one of the jobs that I had, and right now one of those girls she has a podcast, and I've been wanting to start a podcast, but I just wasn't really sure where to start. I wasn't sure what my niche was going to be, any of that. I've kind of narrowed all of that down, and seeing her do it, I'm like, oh, okay, like, you know, maybe she can help me. And I don't know, not that I have a pride issue, but I just don't like burdening people with my own stuff. So most of the time I'll try and figure things out on my own instead of like asking for help, when it's not a bad thing to ask for help. That's what I'm learning. So I reached out to her and I was like, hey, I see that you're doing this podcast thing. Like, you know, I've been wanting to do it. Any tips, any pointers, like anything that you can, any way that you can, like, you know, help me, give me some advice. And she didn't respond. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. Like, you know, no biggie. Whatever. And then last night, this is like, what, a day or two later, she texted me back and she's like, hey, I seen you posted on Instagram and completely forgot to respond to you. Like, hey, if you have a minute, give me a call. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. It was like 11 o'clock at night. And I'm like thinking like, oh, I'm going to call. She's just going to like give me a little rundown real quick and that'll be that. Like, cool, thanks. Well, about 2.5 hours later, we're still on the phone. She's like telling me how she's been watching, basically kind of like watching me like from the background and just watching me grow into myself and like flourish from when she first met me. And I don't know, it was just nice to hear, because it's like, we're not super close friends. Like, she doesn't owe me anything. Like, you know how your friends, I don't know, I feel like your friends are there because they're supposed to hype you up. Like, almost like last night I felt like she was pouring back into me. So that was really nice. So it's just, things happen for a reason, and the universe aligns things the way that they're supposed to be aligned, and the people that you meet in your life at a certain time will be there. Ooh, child. Ooh. Yeah, yes, child. Yes. 3 scrunchies later, this ponytail about to be tight as shit. We talked about my quarter life crisis, which is real. And like, everybody will tell you like, don't stress about it. Such is life. Just, you know, lean into it. Blah blah blah. And I'm like, yeah, logically I know all of this. Emotionally, no. I'm blaming it on 25. 25 came and God said, oh, I'm gonna get you all the way together. All the way together. So that's what's happening. About to get me together. On the bright side though, these edges is laid, honey. They is laid. I want to learn how to do my baby hairs. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Like, help me. That's all y'all be doing? seen that, didn't y'all? Saw that. I'm having a conflict with seen, saw, because you only say seen when you say, like, when you have, I think it's a preposition before, like have seen. But so I could have said, like, I have seen that movie. But when I just asked y'all, y'all seen that? That was not right. So I would say, y'all saw that, right? Yeah, that's a little personal struggle that I'm having. Oh my goodness. Let me try that again. I don't want to mess it up. I've never had these before. Oh my gosh. I've never had little soupy soups like this. Oh my goodness. I'm so hyped right now. Y'all don't even know. Do y'all put one right here too? I don't think one goes right here. I think this is all that this is. Oh my goodness. But I could put some over here. It's not even a big one and I'm just hyped. This a lot of hair, y'all. Where did it come from? Alright. I almost want to wet it. I don't know why I thought this would be easier to do on dry hair, but brethren, let it down, 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 baby, oh, pretty my lip, baby, ready to let it go, shimmy, shimmy, Cocoa Puff, listen to me now. Light it up and take a puff, pass it to me now. This is just a stocking cap. I'm gonna put it on my little braids to protect them from when I blew the weave on. Quarter life crisis. That's what's happening here. All right, I'm just gonna put a scrunchie at the top of the stocking cap to hold it. I'm doing the most, so I'm also gonna wrap this little braid stocking with this paper because I don't want any of this glue on my hair. Work too hard to keep this thing healthy. Glue in the track. I wonder how long this ponytail is gonna last. What else is going on in my quarter century crisis? I think we mostly talked about it all. Like, I don't know. I need to go back to the gym. I just hate getting up in the mornings, and then the gym late at night is just not the move. They're lucky I wasn't being like super extra, because really if I had it my way, like this ponytail would have been like all the way down to my waist.